And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. How you doing, guys? Let me get my reloaded and ready to rock and roll. We're back in Palworld, guys, and we're gonna be I'm gonna be taking you on a tour of my little breeding farm here and showing you how I've kind of maximized my results. I'm gonna take you through what I've been doing. I've got a whole bunch of eggs I need to collect and actually hatch. So this is my single player world. This isn't the multiplayer world that I've been playing with Schneidi. So the settings on this were optimized to try to get to the end game as soon as possible, because I was... What are you doing, buddy? Hey, chicken. Alright, you know what? Chicken? We'll fix you. So this is an early access game. As such, guys, there's issues. There are issues. The pals are a little bit buggy. So let's get these chickens out here and we'll throw them right back in. That resets them. And hopefully, alright, you come over here and get to laying some eggs for me. Lay some eggs. Where's chicken number 2? There it is. Hey! No. Quit. Bad chicken. Stupid chickens. Here. You can work here. There you go. Stay. Make eggs. Alright. There we go. So yes, very buggy. Every time I load into the game, I have to reset my breeding animals. I have to reset a lot of the... Why is there a woolly... Is that a... Okay. I was going to say, I don't have a woolly pop in my... in my breeding farm, but it's just making its way through. Oh, love it. Okay. Boop. Get that stuff in there. Alright, guys. Let me give you... We'll start off by doing a little tour. I'll show you what I've got set up here. Just so you know, my character is maxed out, max level. If I go to my pal deck here, I have, in fact, caught them all. I've either captured or bred every single pal in the game, including the variants. So this, yeah, I've got everybody. At least one of everybody. And I will show you what I've been working on. We might need to take a trip, because I've been breeding up the Anubis here for a very specific purpose. And we'll go through that here in just a second. But real quick, let's do this. We need to do a little work here. Oh, all right. There we go. Flower, max, start. Thank you. Hermitide, go ahead and do your thing, buddy. And we're going to come over here. We're going to get my Germantide Ignis. Oh, I've already got some cake being made. There we go. All right. Get to cooking, buddy. Get to cooking. All right, so I'm going to start here, and we're just going to work our way around. So, as I said, this is my single-player game, so the settings are not default. These settings I set them up to maximize results. So normally your PAL limit is 15. I bumped it up to 20. So I've got 20 of the nice, large, fluffy beds ready to rock and roll. Then I've got 2 berry farms. I have 2 wheat farms. I've got a couple of the hot springs to keep the pals happy. And then I've got a bunch of ranches. I got 4 ranches here. And working the ranches, I have 2 cows, 2 bees, and 4 chickens. That way, I will be constantly getting the eggs that I need, the milk that I need, and the honey that I need. So these guys are all hard at work, good to go, getting me all the goodies I need. Because you need, and I'll show you here the recipe in just a second. You need all of these things in order to, all right, bee, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? No, I don't want you harvesting. I've got another pal for that. I want you making honey. I think my harvester... Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Did she finally make her way over here? Yep, she did. Okay, good, 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 good. Bee? No, bee. I want the bee. No, not the... No, not you. I want the bee. 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 With the bee. There we go. Okay. Get back over here making honey. Do your job. That's all I want you to do. Make honey. There you go. So, I have the Yermintide here, or the Germantide. I don't know how to say these names, guys. I've got the giant lizard dragon, water dragon here. That is my primary waterer. I have a bronze cherry here that takes care of planting. And then I have the Frostallion Noct, which is the variant of the Frostallion boss, like one of the last pals that you'll get in the game. And this takes care of harvesting. And the reason I did that is because it keeps them focused. All that this guy is going to do is water my crops and run the mill. All that this guy's going to do is plant the fields. All that the Frostallion Noct is going to do is harvest the fields. And then I've got one of my Anubises running around gathering up all the stuff. But I do a lot of that as well, because you can carry a lot more stuff yourself a lot faster. And then, so I have everything all set up, ready to roll. Boop. And we'll get to storage here in a second, because that's another little tip and trick that I want to run through with you guys. So what I do is I always produce the max, but I make sure I don't use up all of my wheat. I want to leave a couple of wheat in there. And then I go over here, and I have my Jormantide Ingus. This dude, he's a level 4 kindler, and he's constantly making cake. So what I do is, boop, we'll get this on the go. Let's make sure we don't use up all... Okay, so our eggs are getting low. Our eggs are getting low, but that's okay. If we need to stop making, which we probably will need to stop making cake here, because I've got a pretty good stockpile here. 16 in there. 16 in there. They just ate another one. Must have made another egg. And 19 in there. Plus I've got 34, 48 more on the craft. So plenty more coming. So you may be asking, what exactly am I breeding? Well, I've been trying to make an extremely effective worker bee. And I went with the Anubis. And I started pairing, so I got, you'll see this Anubis here has the Lucky skill and the Serious skill. And this one here has the Artisan skill and the Work Slave skill. And I've got 2 pairs of each of those going in each of my breeding pins here. Because I've been trying to craft, or trying to breed, the ultimate, which I don't have any of them here because I already moved them to my other base. which we might take a trip and show you. I've been trying to breed Anubises that have all 4 of those traits. And I actually have succeeded. And I've got a whole bunch more here that we can actually hatch and take a look at and see what we get. So let's do that real quick. We'll do them one at a time here. So I have my incubation set to instant, so when I put the egg in there, it's good to go. I can just hatch the egg. Excellent. And we got, look at that! Artisan, Lucky, Work Slave, Serious, all 4 of the traits that I wanted. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's streamer luck, man. Because let me tell you guys, I have been breeding up a ton of these dudes. But let's find him here. Nope, that's not it. There he is, or she is. No, that's okay. So that's one that I had already bred here. All right, where is the new one here? Let's find it. Let's find it. It will be a level 1. There it is. Nope, that's another level 40. Okay. I guess I did have more of these than I thought. There's another one. Those are ones I must have taken out to level up here. There it is. That's the new one. There's the little guy. Artisan, Lucky, Work Slave, Serious. Why do I have those 4 traits? Artisan, plus 50% work speed. Lucky, plus 15% work speed, plus 15% attack. Serious, plus 20% work speed. And Work Slave, plus 30% work speed, minus 30% attack. I don't care about attack because this is a worker bee. So I was doing some research and trying to like maximize my mining camp, because I have a base dedicated specifically for mining ore and coal. Which, if you guys watched the previous stream, multiplayer stream I did with Schneidy, we actually set that base up during that stream. And I've set up the same base here on this playthrough as well. So I wanted to maximize the work speed. And the Anubis is awesome. It's a level 3 miner, plus it has level 2 transporting and handiwork. It defaults to mining. Unless you actually build something, then it defaults to helping you to handiwork. So it is awesome. And by boosting up the mining, the work speed, adding all 4 of these traits onto the Anubis, they are very quick miners. And then plus they have the transporting. Once they destroyed all the nodes, they'll transport the goods into the boxes. So perfect. So that's why I chose the traits that I did. Yeah, this is the one here. And I've just been moving all of my new worker bees over here. So these are some, like this one has 3 of the 4. This one has 3 of the 4 plus runner. This is a 3 out of the 4. Let's do all the 4 out of 4s here on the top. And then I've been taking these guys out, throwing them in my party, and just leveling them up to give them a little bit better stats. And then also using the failed pals to increase their levels as well. So sweet. All right. Looks like you're done with your 14 here, buddy. So let's get you going here. Now, a lot of this, you know, we'll here, let's do this. Oh, I still got a whole bunch. Still got a whole bunch of eggs that we have to hatch, plus all these over here we have to pick up. So, yeah. We may want to put a pause on the breeding here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my breeding pairs and set them aside here. There we go. Go. And these two here. There we go. Now, let's take a look at this one. What are you? Ah, yes. This is one that I've already put to work. So this is another one that has all 4 traits. But I'll show you here. I started with... See if I can find them. I think I kept a few of them here. So like this one here has just the artisan trait. This one here just has the lucky trait. So breeding the artisan and the lucky Anubis together will hopefully give me Anubis with that have both artisan and lucky. Let's see. This one has the work slave trait, and I know I have one that has serious. At least I hope I kept one. Yeah, there we go. This one has serious. So breeding those together would give me serious and all that fun stuff. So, and then once I have my pairs, which I have now, I have my, let's see, lucky work slave, artisan serious, lucky work slave, artisan serious, lucky serious, artisan work slave. So all 4 traits between the 2 parents, which you breed them enough times, and eventually you will get all 4 traits on the pal that you want on the pal that you're trying to breed. Which is what we've been doing. I've been doing for a while now. So now I figured I'd jump in and show you guys, since I've been playing this. Here, let's just grab until there we go, until we can just barely move. So let's hatch these guys up and we'll see what we get. So the problem is it's very rare to get all 4. Like this one here, we only got 1 of the 4. That happens a lot, but that's okay because you're gonna need the Anubises to boost up your the ones that you have bred. This one again only has 1 of the 4. We got very lucky on that first pull, guys. Very lucky. Oh, there we go. We got another one. We got another one. Yeah, baby. So every time I get one, I come over here and I set it aside. All right. It's going to be in here somewhere. Let's find it. Nope, not that one. Nope, that's close. That's a 3 out of 4. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Beautiful. Put her away. And we'll get back to breeding. Let's hatch up the rest of these eggs and go grab the ones that are still out. So we may be done. I may be done breeding Anubises because I don't need, I only need 3, maybe 4 per base. But seriously, I really just wanted these. All right, just a 1 out of the 4, not good, but that'll be a good one to use to enhance the other ones that we have. There's another one. Oh, we are getting so lucky, guys. We are getting so lucky. Ah, this is awesome. So once we get these all hatched up, guys, where was it? There we go. There it is. Once we get these all hatched up, I'll give you a more thorough, detailed explanation of how my breeding farm actually works. And how you can set something up similar. And I'll give you explanations of why I did what I did, why I set things up the way that I did. And I'll also give you guys some tips on efficient base management. Now, I was thinking about, making videos and on all this stuff, but truth is, guys, I've just been having fun playing this game. And it's been a breath of fresh air. All right, so that's all those guys done. We still got plenty more. Plenty more. Yep, give me all them eggs. Gimme, gimme. Hoo-yah. There we go. The Anubis eggs are giant, huge eggs, so they weigh 50 pounds each, or kilograms, or whatever the weight measurement is in Palworld. I don't know. Alright, that's another fodder Anubis. Another fodder Anubis. Ooh, so close. Ooh, that one's got Swift, Artisan, and Sirius. That's good. That's alright. Although Masochist, I'm pretty sure, decreases your defense? Just one. So this batch, not quite as good as the previous ones. There's Lucky and Artisan. Pacifist. Okay. Artisan Runner. And Lucky. Okay. Let's go grab the last few eggs. We'll get them hatched. And then I'll jump into chat and welcome everybody to the stream. And then start showing you guys what I've been working on. And why this setup is pretty efficient. Keep going, buddy. You're doing great. You're up to 10. 24 to go. All right, last 4. Nope. 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 And last one. What do we got? No. Okay. But that's what, like I said, that is perfectly okay because we've got this bad boy right over here. And we can do some funky things here. All right. Let's do you. You haven't been upgraded yet. And we're going to start off with the ones that have negative traits here. Where are they? I know I hatched a bunch of them. There you go. You can go. And any of them that have traits I don't want, like you and you. And you. There we go. Begin extraction. Yes. Okay. Cool. So now, this guy is... So this guy's level 2. This guy's level 1. You see the star... You see the stars under the actual Anubis. This is a level 1. Let's get everybody up to at least level 1. First. Oh. Well, it's a 3 out of 4. We'll hold off. Alright. That's a bad one. That one. These are my breeding pairs, so I don't want to use them. Yep, that one can go. That one can definitely go. Alright. So there you go. That gives you kind of an idea of how the Anubis, you don't actually put them, they don't go to waste. You use them to enhance your other ones. But look at that, guys. We've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Anubis that have all of the traits. Oh, nope. Not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Okay. 6 of the traits, 6 Anubis that have all the traits that I'm looking for. That is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Okay. So... Don't worry, buddy. I'll have work for you here in just a second. Let's grab the flour. Let's grab all our goodies. Look at that. 130 wheat. We'll make up the wheat but we're going to have to wait until the chickens lay more eggs. That might be the next thing that I want to focus on, is breeding up some better chickens that have higher work rates. That way because 4 chickens and I'm not able to keep up with my egg demand. There we go. All right. So let me show you my storage setup. So as you guys see here, look at all this stuff that I've got around the area. However, I only have these items here for storage. I have my food box, I have my one actual storage container, and I have one refrigerator. So if we look at our refrigerator, let's throw everything in. You'll see that I have one space for every item that I need for breeding. So I have eggs, I have the red berries, I have flour, I have wheat, which you turn into flour. I have milk, and I have honey. And then what I've done is I have blocked off every single other space, because the pals have a bad habit of just putting random stuff in random containers. So if you're like me and you like to keep things organized and you're a little OCD about your storage, this works perfectly. So cotton candy is a food item that you get from Woolly Pops. If you put the Woolly Pops on the farm, they produce cotton candy. Cotton candy does not go bad. So that is what you can use to block off these slots. So that way you just have one slot for all the items that you need, and you fill all the other items, or all the other slots, with items that cannot spoil. Because most food items will spoil over time. And then, if you have items in here that'll spoil, eventually they'll all spoil and they'll disappear. And then over here, I have the same thing going on in my storage. Although I recently did a little farming, did a little killing to level up my pals. But you'll notice that I have all of my items that I used to build and that kind of thing. They all have their own one certain spot. And then all the spots that I do not need are filled with berry seeds, because you have plenty of berry seeds. They never go to waste, and they will block that spot so pals don't just randomly throw stuff in there. And then for my feed box, same thing. I've got my my baked berries, and then the rest of the slots filled up with cotton candy. That way, when your pals go to pick stuff up, when they're transporting, so like this dude here, transporting an egg, you'll see he transports it and puts it in the only space available for eggs. Perfect. Now if they can just fix it so that the pals don't bug out, and they because the pals are still a little bit buggy, which is a bummer. Let me jump into chat and say hello to everybody. Michael, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Shannon and Kelly, good to see you guys. Glad you were able to join. Let's throw that stuff in there. Chrono, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Okay. Oh, and then I have my frost sickle guy. What is that? What it's called? Frost something or other. Fox sickle. And that is cooling my refrigerator, because the fox sickle can only do cooling. Now I could put my frostallion out here, and I think I might down the road. I want to capture a couple more so that way I can breed some, because the frostallions, you can only breed frostallions with other frostallions. So, but yes, simple as this. There's the Frostallion Noct coming to harvest. It's a level 4 harvester, and that's the only thing that it does. I have my Germantide here that is a level 4 waterer. That's the only thing it does. I have my Bronze Cherry. That is a level 3 in planting, and that's the only thing it does. which is perfect. Because the problem with having pals that have multiple work, what's it called? I forget what it's called. Yeah, work suitabilities. Is they get distracted, right? They'll go from one job to another job to another job to another job, which doesn't do you any good. So that way, if you have pals that have just one work suitability, you can use, and if they're high enough level, then all you have to do is put them to work, give them the tasks that they're suited for, and just use, you can use one pal to do all of the items or all of the tasks in your farm that they're suitable for. So my Bronze Cherry is the only thing that has planting, and it'll handle all my planting. The Frostellian Noct is the only thing that has harvesting, and it will do all my harvesting. And because they're such higher level, they will handle it no problem. And then same with my my Water Dragon here. He makes the flour, and he waters all of the crops. And then I have my Anubis, who does the running around and picking stuff up, and then I also help to gather and transport stuff. And then I have my very efficient storage method, so that there's only one item, one place that the pals can put the goods. They're all centrally located. They're all in one area instead of being spread out all over the place. And then I've got, you know, a couple of hot springs to keep them happy. Nice big fluffy large beds to keep them happy. I've got some stuff to make them more efficient. And then I use my own personal pal to do my cooking, which he is up to 24. Nicely done, buddy. Keep it rolling. And then here is the condenser that I showed you guys a little earlier to get rid of all the pals that we do not need. And then by doing this, I was able to get a boatload of the Anubis with the traits that I was looking for. So there you go, guys. That is the basic setup for my breeding farm. And I love I love the layout of this. Oh, and I'll show you here. Let me show you where I'm at on the map here. Nice central location in a gigantic open area. Now, when I started this area, there was one ore node over here that I broke down, and then I put down the berry plantation so that it would not respawn. And then over here there were some trees, so I chopped down the trees and I put like here. So here you go. There's a tree right here that's still inside the perimeter. However, I don't have any pals that do lumbering. So I don't have to worry about them getting distracted and going and chopping down the tree. But if you do want to use pals that have lumbering, all you have to do is just chop down the tree and then build something in the place where the tree would spawn, and you'll be set. You won't have to worry about them about the tree respawning and having to you know, have your pal lose their attention and go after chopping down the tree instead of the job that you actually want them to perform. But look at this, guys. I just made 34 cakes. We're already back up over 100 eggs. And I could probably add some more transporters to this so I didn't have to run around and grab the goodies. Which eventually I probably will. I'll probably throw in a few more of the Anubis that I've been breeding up. Although the transporting isn't the best. Look at that, 117 more flour. Beautiful. So eggs are the sticking point right now for me. If I can get them to increase their egg production, that would probably do me some good. So, and then I just split my cakes. And the cakes, once you have them in here, guys, once you have them in the breeding farm, they do not go bad. So you can see the 20-minute timer is not moving. But I found that what I can do is by the time... So if I had all 3 of these up and running, minus the eggs, once I get the egg situation sorted out, which I can do that by breeding up some better chickens, increase their work rate, then I can... What I was doing is simple. I would run here, just do a quick run across all of the plantations, head back to storage, drop everything into storage, head over to the mill, get some more stuff, and I always make sure that I don't use up all of my wheat. I always leave, because that would free up a space in the fridge, and I don't want to do that. So I always just do enough to make sure that there's some wheat left in the fridge. Then I come over here, and if I need to cook up more cake, because normally I don't have enough supplies to cook up 34 cake at one time. I was going out and capturing and killing pals to level up some of my worker bees. Then I would go around. I'd collect the eggs. I would distribute the cakes that I made among the chests here, and then I would do the loop all over again. And constantly hatching the eggs, checking if I got any of the pals that I wanted. If I didn't, using the pals that were not useful, condensing them into the ones that I do like, and increasing their levels. But because of that, I've now got a bunch of Anubis that have 150 work speed, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And you can do that with any pal, guys. That's the great thing about breeding. So what you do, let me show you again here. Let me go to my pal deck here. So let's say I wanted to breed some more what's something that I would actually breed? I think I need to go catch some more chickens. Let's say I want to do to breed some chickens. There's a couple of ways you can go about it. You can breed a male or a female that has no passive skills with a male or female that has one of the passive skills you're looking for. That's a good way to set it up. So you're setting up your breeding pairs. So like, as I said, these are my breeding pairs here. Lucky and Work Slave, Artisan the Serious. So what I did is, see if I had, so here's an Artisan. So if I breed an Artisan with a Serious, eventually I'll get a pal that has both Lucky and Serious. And then I breeded those together until I had both male and female versions of that. And then the same thing with the other pair, which was Artisan and Work Slave. Where's my Work Slave? There we go. So Work Slave and then Artisan. I'd breed those together until I got my... Or Lucky, I'm sorry, Lucky and Work Slave. Until I got both a male and female of both of those. Then I bred these two together until I got all 4 traits on the pal that I was looking for. And you can do that with every single pal in the game. You can breed up. So I initially got my Anubis by breeding, I think it was a Catris and a Mossanda, is what I initially bred to start my Anubis run. But what's great about the Anubis is it's the best builder in the game, pretty decent miner, and an okay transporter. But it can be bred very early. You can get your hands on an Anubis without having to fight the level 47 boss. At around level 20, you can do that. So that's what I did. And now the Frostallion Noct these, I actually bred the Frostallion with, what was it? It was the Hellzephyr? Shadowbeak. I think it was the Hellzephyr. Where's it at? Yeah, there we go. With the Hellzephyr. And that got me my Frostallion knocked, which I am now currently using in my base. So, yes, it takes time. There is a little bit of luck involved. You have to breed up a whole bunch of pals in order to get the results you want. But ultimately, it's worth it. Because now, yeah, and you can breed together and get all of the traits that you are actually looking for. All right, let's do. Okay. There we go. Here we go. All right, so you'll get one of the 11s. You'll get 12. And you will get 11. There we go. Back up to over 30 cakes in each box. Very nice, very nice. It takes 1 cake per egg. Let's go back through and grab some more stuff. So I think after this, we'll take a trip to my mining base. Or maybe we may load up our party with some of the new Anubises and go kill some things to level them up. Grab that. Boom. Okay. Let's get some more wheat on the go here. Or more flour. There we go. Yep, that'll work. Look at them. Producing away. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to show you guys, we're going to do a tale of 2 bases. So you see how tidy this base is in regards to storage. Let me show you my initial base. And eventually I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to completely redesign this base. So this was my initial base right here. Let's head there. And I'll show you guys how this one is completely the opposite. So eventually, this is going to be my production base. So a lot of this stuff is going to be There are they. Okay, now they reset. But you'll notice I have storage chests all over the place. So like over here, got a couple over here. I think I still have one. Yep, got one over there by the lumber yard. I've got these 3 here, right by the PAL box. I've got these 2 here. I've got this guy here. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff here. Grab. Gimme. All that in there. There we go. So I have not done as good a job. There we go. With organization at my original base. And like I said, a lot of this stuff's going to go. Like this farm here, not necessary. Because this is going to be my construction base. So I've got all my benches here set up. And then I've got my, oh, hello. Ingots are ready. Let's grab mine. Whee! I'm so glad that they changed it that you can actually move a little bit when you're encumbered. There we go. So that's going to be next on my agenda. I will, what I'll do is I'll put all my pals into storage, and then I'll go through and reorganize all of my storage. I'll get rid of the things that I no longer need. And this is going to just be my, production base. So a lot of this stuff is going to be unnecessary. But as you see here, like, so we look in here, I've got wood in this box. I've got, yeah, random stuff. Random stuff. Random stuff. More random stuff. Oh, this was the newest one that I just built because it's not very full. Random stuff. Random stuff everywhere. There you go. See? We got the Anubis hard at work. Love it. So yes, this base is not nearly as well mapped out and organized as my breeding farm. Now, and then let me show you my last base here, which this is my mining base. And I need to make better beds for these guys. But this one is where you got your coal and you got your ore. And I think, did I put my, nope, that's what I did. Okay, that's what I did. So these level 40 Anubises here, like you, and you, and you, they are actually going to be working. Look at that. Look at them go. So they like I said, they default to mining. Unless you have like a building that you're building, then they'll default to building. But look how fast they actually mine, guys. Boom, boom, boom. And then once they've mined out all the ores, they'll run around and start collecting stuff. And I do not have like the trees here. I have stuff working on chopping down the trees because you need wood. You need lots of wood to make charcoal. And this is initially where I had my first breeding farm. I actually had a breeding farm right here. This was before I built my breeding farm base. Boom. Just like that. And now, look at them go. Transport, transport, transport. Beautiful. And I need to go through and I need to put down, because they're still using the crappy beds. Still got the crappy beds. I need to go through and upgrade the beds and all that, which I think I have the materials to do that now. I just need to get around to actually doing it. So I think what I want to do now is, so if we take a look in here, I think I recently grabbed all the stuff. That's why I had so much ore and coal back at my main production base. But every once in a while, I'll come through and I'll just run around and pick all the stuff up, and then use my grapple hook to get from. Oh, here I'll show you here. Grab all of this stuff here. There we go. And then I can use my grapple hook. Whee! To quickly traverse. In fact, I think I unlocked a better version, so I could go and actually make that. Look at that. They've already cleaned up that coal node. Good job, guys. Good job. So I help them out every once in a while, but generally speaking, okay, buddy. that happens as well. Again, like I said, early access, guys, sometimes your pals will bug out. And, like this guy here. Hey, buddy. So when we get back to the pal box, we'll get him reset. Oh, there we got around it. Because the higher quality grappling hook you have, the faster the cooldown. So I do need to craft myself up a better grapple gun. Oh, here, let's get this Doomud reset. Like I said, if you ever find a pal that's stuck, just put them in your box and get them going again. That resets them. Let's go ahead and finish cleaning all this stuff up here. So yeah, do not discount the grapple hook, guys. It is awesome. Look at that. They're gonna get all that cleared up before I even get there. Good job, pals. Putting in work. Get going. Get to working. There we go. It's yeah, the grapple hook is awesome. Easy way to traverse large areas. Very, very quickly. So there you go. There's my mining base. Couple of things I need to, you know, I need to upgrade their beds. I think I need to throw down some stuff to make them a bit more efficient. Need to swap out some of the pals for more efficient pals. Kind of like I did at my breeding base, which I'll get to eventually, as soon as I get more of them bred up. So let's now head back. Let's head back to our breeding base, and we'll grab another load of pals and go kill some things. Let's see. Uncle Creepy, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And just destroyed my first main base and third base, and have my mining and crafting base at the ore coal cliff site. Takes a good minute to transfer to a new spot. Yeah. Swap to another weapon or have multiple grapple guns. Saves a bit of time. Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. If you really want to maximize, yeah, have a couple grapple guns. Swap between them as you're running around. For now, I'm just resetting, building up my inventory of supplies. Once we get a good amount of supplies, we'll get back to breeding. I'll have to decide what I want to breed next, because I think I'm good on the worker bee Anubis. Could throw a couple more in here just to help gather, but don't really think it's necessary. Like I said, I get into a pretty good rhythm with this base. Just making a little bit of a circle. Picking up stuff. Throwing it in the storage. Boom. Yeah, we're already up to 170 eggs. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get more flour on the go. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and grab... Where are my... So you can go here. You can go here. Any other... Yes. You can go here. There we go. I usually take them out 3 or 4 at a time to get them nice and leveled up. And now... Where do we want to go? And I kind of want to go... Eventually, I want to go back to the sanctuary areas to get more oh, what are they called? The tech manuals. There's a couple of bosses I haven't beat yet. I think that's the... yeah, the King Paka variant. The Elizabeth, which I'm guessing that she's probably in a cave. Like these two here, the Bronze Cherry Aqua and the Fanglope, they are in caves. So they're a little bit more difficult to spot. I still have some exploring to do. There's still some areas that I have not. And then also the Astegon here. There are still some areas that I have not explored, haven't opened up on this map. So we'll go around and kill some things and level up our pals. Probably do a little loop of. I think we'll start. We'll start here, and we'll just do a loop. Kill off some of the bosses.
Yeah.
All right. Get my flyer. And where are we heading here? We're heading to the south. That away. Let's go. Guessing right here in this clearing. Yep, there it is. A sweeper. I don't even think I'm going to get off my mount here. Dead. Again, like I said, guys, this is my testing world, so the my settings are cranked. my damage output, damage I received. Ancient civilization parts, yes. Although I've got a ton of them. Alright, straight south. Straight south to the next boss. But by far the fastest way to level up your pals, throw them in your party, go capture, go kill. That's the way to do it. If you concentrate on like the higher level enemies, you gain more experience. Okay. Where are you? Is this not the right place? Seriously, buddy? Really? Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's right under me. You jerk. You're dead now. East to the west. Okay, so it should be over here. Let's grab this chest here while we're here. Is he down here? There it is. There it is. Got him. Alright, next up we will kill the Lunaris, which is to the east. Little circuit. We'll get our guys all nice and leveled up. There it is. In we go. Oh. Let's use a better spear here. Actually, I want to capture this one. There we go. Oh, you sneaky little bugger. Got it. All right. There's usually not any chests in these dungeons. But just like that, my guys are already up to level 40. Again, it's because of my settings, guys. Normally, it would take a lot more. But even without you having your settings cranked, this is still the fastest way to level up your pals. Get them in your party. Oh. Hey! Knock it off. Overkill. Alright, let's go kill the Guma, whatever. To the northeast. And we'll call that good. Grab some chests along the way. There it is. Hey, buddy. Dead. And just like that, our guys are already up to level 40. Beautiful. Okay. Is there a fast travel point nearby? Yeah, it looks like the closest one. Let's go to it. I wish there was something that you could do with the effigies once you get your guy your capture power maxed out. Because there's still so many effigies around. I don't even bother picking them up anymore because there's nothing else, not to my knowledge anyway. There's nothing else that you can do with them once you have them, once you have everything all maxed out. Maybe that's something they'll add down the road. That'd be cool. All right. Ooh, we got a shiny. Let's go get it. I'm stuck. Let's go get the shiny. Got it. Nice. All right. Prawn Cherry, how you doing? Look how fast they are, man. Look how fast. So efficient. So efficient. I love it. Let's grab some more eggs. Yes, there you go. Now my chickens are working. Chickens are putting in work. Excellent. There we go. We'll keep the rest of the stuff on me. Alright, let's get you... cooking up the roasts. Beautiful. Schneidi, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Lucifer Morningstar, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. You done already, buddy? Good job. Nice. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. I want to acquire. There we go. Let's feast. Let's feast. So there you have it, guys. There's a few things I need to add. I think I have the toolbox, I have the silo, I have the water fountain. I need to add, let's see. I need to add, for this, I need to add a flower bed. I need to add a flame cauldron. And I need to add a snowman. And then everything, I'll have everything down that I need to have down in this base to increase efficiency. Need to do some breeding with my chickens to make them more efficient. I need to breed up some frost. I need to actually go capture another frost stallion. That way I can start breeding frost stallions, because frost stallions can only be bred with other frost stallions. There's no other combinations that will yield a frost stallion. And I could throw in a couple more transporters to help gather up materials, but other than that, we have a very efficient and effective breeding setup. We've got our berry plantations, our wheat plantations. We've got our honey producers, our milk producers, and our egg producers. That's all the ingredients we need to make cake. Got our cooking pots over here that I will use. I can use my pal to actually cook the recipes while I'm here. And then I've got the 3 breeding pens and all of their chests completely full of cake. And then in the middle here, I've got my simple setup for storage. So I have only spaces available for the items that I gather. And then the rest of them are filled with cotton candy. And then this one here is all the building materials that I've used. And then every time that let me show you here. So I can put, if I want to add this to storage, I just throw that there. And if I want to add this to this storage here, I'll just throw that there. And we'll throw this there. Boom. And now I can just, boop, get the seeds out of my inventory. Beautiful. And then eventually I will probably upgrade, start feeding my pets some some better stuff. So if you guys are on default settings, baked berries are not going to be enough. Especially when you get to the higher level tier or higher level pals. Baked berries are not going to be enough to keep their sanity and their hunger levels up. So eventually you will want to upgrade to some of the higher tier recipes. But because, like I said, this is my testing world, and my let's see, how many can I make? Yeah, I've got another 28, enough to make another 28 cakes. Nice. But yeah, you can use some of the higher tier cooking recipes that will not only fill them up a lot more, but also increase their sanity at a higher rate. You will definitely need to do that down the road, unless you like me, you're playing on adjusted settings, which my old saying, play your game the way you want to play your game. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So reason I started this single player world is because I was thinking about maybe doing some guides and some videos on Palworld. But like I said, I've just been having so much fun just playing the game that making tutorials and videos and that kind of thing has been the last thing on my mind. It's been so refreshing just playing a game and having fun playing the game. It seems like lately all we've been getting is just crap games that are not fun. And it was just nice for a change to play a game that I actually enjoyed playing and had fun just for the sake of having fun. It's been nice. I've enjoyed it tremendously. Yeah, and I have quite a lot of hours into this game. And I have done 0 videos on it. Which is really cool. So it's one of the downsides to YouTube, especially if you're in this corner of YouTube doing gaming videos. A lot of times when you start making videos on a game, it saps some of the fun out of actually playing the game. And I've been enjoying taking a little bit of a break and just playing a game for fun instead of constantly asking myself, okay, how can I make a video out of this, or how could I would this make a good topic or make a good subject for a tutorial and all that fun stuff. So it's been nice. It's been nice just playing a video game for fun again. So I don't know, will I do videos in the future about it? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not anytime soon though. Because like I said, I've just been having fun, which is probably not the smartest thing, because it's such a popular game right now that it'd probably be smarter just to crank out some videos on it now. But again, that's not why I started my channel. This is supposed to be about sharing my love and enjoyment of video games with people, and if I'm not having fun, then that's impossible to accomplish that goal. And I've just been having fun lately. It's just been good. This game is so simple, yet it's just fun. Oh, I love it. I love it, guys. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, do this quick live stream to show you what I've been working on, show you my breeding farm setup, as well as my mining setup. I've got more work to do in order to maximize the efficiency of both of all of my bases. My production base probably needs the most work because that was the very first base that I built. So it's a hodgepodge of crap everywhere. It is not efficient at all. So, but we can fix that. We can absolutely fix that. This guy here, though, is extremely efficient. Extremely efficient. The way that I have everything set out. So it's I don't know if you guys noticed, but I utilize the circle, right? So I can actually run in a circle. Run in a circle. Gather up all of the items. Make my way to the fridge, store the items. Then I can head over to the breeding area. Grab the cakes that are cooked, get more cooking, distribute them to the breeding pens, and then pick up any of the eggs that may have been produced, get them hatched, and then head back around, gather up all the stuff, rinse and repeat. It's a nice, simple, efficient design. that I can do in one nice, simple little loop. And then I've got all of the pals selected that are, they have one job. They only do one thing. And that keeps them focused and keeps them from getting distracted. Save for, like my Anubis, who, you know, he's got 3 jobs, but only one that he can accomplish. So that's the one that he works on, which is transporting. Although this does happen quite a lot. There he goes. There he goes. They're still a little bit buggy, especially transporting. There he's going. All right, he's working a little bit better. Yeah, see, now he's getting all confused. Okay, I got something. So the transporting is still a little buggy, but everything else seems to be working great. So these guys will sit around until the plants grow. Then the frost out. Yeah, there he goes. Look at it. Look at it. Getting right to work. And once this is planted, we'll see our bronze cherry. Boom! There it comes. Ready to go. And there's the Anubis running to grab the berries. And then once the bronze cherry is done planting, the German tide will get right to work watering, and the cycle repeats. Boop, there he goes. So just with these 3 pals, I have an endless supply of wheat and berries. And whatever the Anubis doesn't grab, I can run through and just boop, grab them. And get them stored. Like I said, eventually I'll get a regular frost stallion to get rid, or you know, to replace my fox sickle here, because the frost stallion has level 4 cooling, which means my stuff will last even longer, which is nice. Grab that. Throw that back. Get some more flour on the go. Oh, nope, we don't want to use all the wheat. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I don't have anything being bred at the moment because, yeah, we got all the. I think we have all the Anubises that I really need. So I'll have to decide what I want to breed next. Oh, love it. Anyway, guys, this is going to be a shorter stream today. I just wanted to give you guys, you know, the rundown of my breeding farm. And if you guys are interested in setting up a similar setup, I just wanted to take you through exactly how I did it and why it works the way that it works. And what's cool, guys, is, yes, I have some of the, like, end-level pals. But if you don't have access to the end-level pals in the beginning, that's perfectly okay. Because there are plenty of other pals that do the exact same job. So all you have to do is just use the lower-level pals that you have access to, and then swap them out as you go. Like, I used to have, oh, I forget which, I forget which ones, I initially used, but you know, use like level 2 pals that have like level 2 in the things instead of level 4, and then swap them out once you build yourself up and get better pals. So this setup will still work even with lower level pals. You just might have to do a little bit more micromanaging, making sure that they're doing their job. Like I used to use pen kings, just because I had them. And what I would do is I would take the pen king when it was time to water. I'd pick him up, I'd throw him at a plantation, wait until he was done, and sometimes I'd help him do his job. Then I'd pick him up and move him to the next one, and then rinse and repeat for all 4. And then throw him on the mill to do the flour. But once I got my water dragon, I don't have to worry about that, because all he does is watering. So I don't have to worry about picking him up and saying, okay, go do your job, because that's literally all he does. And he automatically runs over there and gets to work when it's time to work, which is awesome. So yes, once again, I'll show you where I'm at on the map. Right here. I set up right in the middle of this big, flat, open area. Aside from one ore node, there's some trees on the outskirts that you might have to build over. But other than that, there's nothing here. Absolutely nothing here. It's perfect building site for a farm like this. For the breeding farm that I designed that has everything in a nice little neat circle all the way around. So you can make one simple little loop. Do all the tasks that you need. Beautiful. And then plus, if you're a little OCD like me and you don't like your stuff all over the place, scattered all over the place, simple little tip. Use berries in your regular storage, or berry seeds in your regular storage, and cotton candy in your your refrigerator storage, your food storage areas, like the food box here, and the refrigerator, and just put them in the spaces that you do not want to be used. That way your pals only have one place that they can put whatever item that you want them to store. So, neat little trick to keep yourself organized and not have storage boxes and random crap all over the place. So, yes. Let's see. Bram, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Uncle Creepy says, definitely need to do the same and use pals with one main skill per job. Yes, I find that is the best way to go. Because if you have pals with multiple skills, they run all over the place. They get distracted so easily. So you may be like, okay, this pal can do the watering, but it also does X, Y, and Z. And a lot of times it doesn't stay focused on doing the task that you actually want it to do. It gets distracted going and doing other things. So that's why if you can get very specific, and like I said, you know, in fact, we'll go through the pal deck here. There are a lot of pals that only have, you know, like the the Fox Parks only does kindling, so great for cooking. Let's see. Same with the Ruby. There are others. Yep, the Jolt Hog only does electricity. The Jolt Hog Crest only does cooling. The Gummoss only does planting, and that's a very easy pal you can get early on. So there's your planting dude. Oh, the Vixie's great to use in your ranches because they give you pal balls, which is nice. Your pal spears. Here's a good one. The T-Fant. It only does watering. It's only level 1, so it's not as fast, but it's reliable. It'll only do watering. Let's see. Gathering. I know there are a few. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. Here's a Nox. It only does gathering. The Killamari wouldn't be too bad because it not only does gathering, but it also does transporting, so that's okay. So it can transport in its downtime. The cats are just used to farm. Oh, there you go. Your Dire Howl only does gathering. Same with your Toko. So yeah, I mean, in the very beginning, when you're just getting set up, it's good to use pals that have multiple things going on. So like the Cativa, handiwork, gathering, mining, transporting. The monkeys, they're good. They do a bunch of various stuff. But once you get a little further down the road, it's better to specialize. You'll know what you want to have done, and you pick specific pals that will do those jobs and those jobs only. And this is just a personal preference. I try, if I can avoid it, I try to avoid, like, the really, other than, you know, I want to get myself another German Tide here so I can start, because this is the boss German Tide. He's huge. I try not to use like the really, or a lot of them at least, really big pals. Because I find that if you have a lot of really big ones, you can run into some glitches. So like the Anubis, he's nice and small, just a little bit bigger than you are. So I don't know if it changes anything, but I've noticed that it's a little less glitchy. If you refrain from using the gigantic pals as much as possible. Unless you absolutely need it. That's why, like I said, I want to get another German Tide. That way I can start producing the regular ones instead of the gigantic ones. Because even the regular ones are pretty big. So this is a regular fire variant of the. But if you come over here, just look at the size difference in these guys here. That's the boss. That's a regular variant. So. It's a little bit smaller, but yeah. So yeah, utilize what you have at your disposal, guys. Try to specialize as much as you can. It'll save you a lot of time, and it'll be a lot more efficient. So at least that's what I found. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I hope this was helpful. Give you guys a few ideas on how to set up your own breeding farms. Because I tell you guys, there are something like 18,000, I think, almost 19,000 combination of pals that you can breed. And then you have all the specific traits, trying to get all the specific traits on the pals, like we did with my my Anubis. It has the 4 work speed traits to make my little workhorse guys. Takes some time, takes some doing, but it's very doable. It's it's enjoyable too. And it's rewarding. Like that very first egg that we pulled today, the very first one was exactly what I was looking for. And I was like, oh yeah, baby. It's awesome when you actually you see the pal that you've been trying to breed. You see it pop up for the first time. It's like, yes! It's so rewarding. I love it. So, yes, if you guys missed any of the stream, I will be reposting this to Savin's World live on, what is today? Wednesday? On Friday. Should go up on Friday. I am going to continue playing and having fun. If you guys haven't tried out Palworld, I highly recommend it. It's still in early access, still has some bugs to work out, but it's just fun. It's just a fun game, and there's a reason why it is as popular as it's been. It's what, 19 million players, 12 million on Steam, 7 million on Xbox. I think was the last thing that I saw. So there's a reason for that, guys, because it's just a fun game. It's just fun. It's stupid, silly, fun. And as I said the very first time I played it, I did not expect it to be as fun as it is. And I'm having a blast. So thank you all for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining the stream today. A little shorter than our normal stream, but that was kind of the plan. So I've got some work I got to get to. So thanks to everybody who joined. Thank you to everybody who participated in chat and everybody who was watching in the background. Special shout out to the mod extraordinaires, Shannon and Kelly. You guys are awesome. Schneidi, we gotta pick another time to jump back in multiplayer, dude. Keep our playthrough going. So hit me up. Let me know what time works well for you. We'll jump back in and do some more playing. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great day, guys. We will see you next time.